Okay, so looking at the weekly chart for the pound, you can see that we closed the week at 152.97, and we are above the 152.48. So even though on the daily chart you could see that we had a major sell on the pound on Friday, that is still not a sell signal for us to short the pound. We will only short the pound if it trades below the 152.84. This is a major move up, and guys, if you remember, if you started buying the pound above 148.32, which is our structure point, just remember the 148.32, and I'm sure all of you have heard me just pouncing on this number many times. Right here, that is our structure point in the pound. You did not have a losing day. Even with this major sell-off that we had on Friday, which is about 100 pimps, you would not have had a losing day from the moment you bought it above the 148.32 with all those selling days. So with this case, this again, you could see how strong a structural point is. So with that, we are not going to be looking at selling the pound until it comes and trades below the 152.48. Now, buying the pound is also a little bit tricky over here, because you neither have a sell signal nor do you have a buy signal over here. This is a day that is contained in the previous day. So we do not have any sell signal here, nor do we have a buy signal. See this? This is just one of those days that you don't have a buy, nor do you have a sell. So we have to look at the intraday chart to identify a buying point. So we look at the intraday chart, and you can see here this is a major uptrend, and we came right set here at the 152.87, which was one of our momentum highs before. So that is going to be a little tricky to identify a buying point. The ones that have the software would take a buy out of the session, the range of the session that you're trading. So if you take a buy, you take the first buy signal, should be a decent buying point. For the others, I suggest we buy it above the market side. This is what we call the market side. It actually gives us the average. It's not a moving average, but it's the cumulative buying point of the session, which is the 153.34. So our buying point for the pound dollar is going to be 153.54, and if we're going to buy it over here, we're going to put our stop below the 152.97, which is the structure point. Our short point is going to be the 152.48. That's our short point. And if we go short below the 152.48, we do not want the prices to go above the 152.48, so I'm going to put it here 152.48. you just give it an additional 10 or 20 pips to the upside. Our structural short in this case is the, let's see our structural short here. Actually the structure, this is quite interesting here, guys. $152.62. So actually our selling point is going to be 152.62, and that is also our structure point. And it is going to be our stop. So let me put this up for you here. So come on, pound. We are going to buy the pound above 153.53, and if we do, we're going to place our stop below 152.97. we're going to go short below 152.62, and if we do go short, we're going to place our stop right above it a little bit. We don't want to give it too much room, but we'll give it like 10-15 pips above that point. And our structure long is the 157.06, and our structure short is the 152.62, which we are going to, if we trade below it, we're going to break it to the downside. Okay, that is